everyone. Thank you so much for joining this live session. Well, I'm here right here with Kanupriya, Gupta, and Comfort Igboko. And right now we'll be speaking about life at Oppia Foundation. We want to know how well Oppia is helping the volunteers and how it's building their career, how Oppia is doing beautifully well with their volunteers. And right here with me, I have Comfort Igboko and I have Kanupriya Gupta. So, Comfort Igboko, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. Hi
Hi
everyone.
everyone,
My
my
name is
name is
Comfort
Comfort
Igboko.
Igboko.
I am
I
the lead
am the
for
lead
social
for
media
social media
at
and
Oppia,
I'm a UI
and
UX
I'm a
Sorry,
UI
we
designer.
have
UX
an echo.
designer. Yeah, yeah.
Comfort.
Do you want me to come again?
Sorry, we have an echo from your hand.
Okay.
Okay,
Hi
hi
everyone.
everyone.
My name
My
is
name is
Comfort
Comfort
Igboko.
Igboko.
I'm a
I'm a
UI
UI
UX
UX
designer
designer
and
and
also
also
a
a
volunteer
volunteer
at
at
Oppia.
Oppia.
I
I
am the
am the
social
social
media
media
lead
lead
for
for
Oppia.
Oppia.
Yeah. And I
And I
also
also
translate
translate
for
for
Oppia.
Oppia.
That's for
That's
the
for the
Hausa
Hausa
translation.
translation.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, Kanupriya, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us about your role at Oppia Foundation.
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Kanupriya, and
Kanupriya, sorry, you're not audible enough. I can't really hear you here.
you cannot hear me.
Yes, okay, I think I can hear you now.
Okay, now I'm audible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so as per my background, I'm from India and I'm residing at USA, and I have done my masters in advertising. My was a banker long back, and I have worked in advertising agencies and translation agencies. mm, and PR and all that media and all that. And sometimes back, I started means around 1.5 year back. I started my volunteering with Oppia, and that time I was like I listen about Oppia from volunteer match and LinkedIn. So it's like I saw their post. I started my working here. It's like that. And after starting my work, first I joined as a Hindi translator in the OPM, and because I'm a writer also, so for my love for language and all. My contribution means I was very keen. I used to write the stories and all. So I started working as Hindi translator in the Oppia.
Oh,
That was
that's
my first thing.
that's great. So it's good to know you are the one behind the Hindi translations on our websites and our mobile app. That's so great, Priya. How did you first hear about Oppia and what motivated you to join Oppia and maybe to become Oppia's volunteer?
Uh, Basically, I was looking for some things which I can work. Means I was looking for some volunteer works, and then I searched the volunteer match, and I come to know about some posts from Oppia. They were looking for means Oppia team was looking for any translation persons, someone who can do the translation work. So I started from there, and this journey is like step by step. I started translation, then reviewing the translation, then I become the team lead in translation, then I jump in the other departments also. I started working in testing. I am the team leader testing also. So I started working in testing team. After that, step by step, I became the team lead testing also. And then I realized I can write. Means writing was my first love, you can say. So I went to the team and I asked that if you need someone in social media or marketing, I started writing for the marketing team.
That's
So
great.
I'm into the departments.
That's so great. That's beautiful. Sorry, Comfort, we can't see you here anymore. I don't know. Can you just
Are
switch
you
off your
serious?
video and turn it on again? Probably that will work.
Can you see me now?
Not yet.
Oh my, what's happening? And now?
No,
Uh,
not yet.
I can
Oh,
I can see you.
Oh, you can see.
oh,
You can see Comfort,
Yeah.
but I can't see her here. Okay,
you see,
Comfort.
Korea can see me.
Let's just
I
hear from
can't
you,
even see
even
you.
though we are not seeing you. Let's hear from you. I'm very
Okay.
sure people are eager to hear from person very comforts. So, um, how did you first hear about Oppia and what motivated you to become Oppia's volunteer?
Okay.
Um,
So, how I heard about Oppia, it was through a conversation with a friend, right? So, I just went for a vacation and we just got talking and she talked about an open source, talking about volunteering to an open source project, right? So she told me about an Oppia because her sister volunteered with Oppia. So I was like, okay, I think I'll give it a shot. So when I got back, I decided to like research about Oppia, what they do, and of course, they are into education, and that's one thing that resonated with me a lot. So I decided to like pick it up, right? And I decided to contribute with Oppia. So what I did was I volunteer as as an outside translator for Oppia. I translate lessons for Oppia, and at the same time, I was doing UX research. I also do I create graphics for them as well. So it was like I was just like everywhere at that point. Yeah, so that's how I got to know about Oppia actually.
That's so great. That's so great. Um,
Yeah.
so can you share more about your projects, how you've worked with Oppia, the works you've been doing,
Oh,
and your primary responsibilities?
okay. At Oppia actually, I am like I said before, I'm the lead for the Hausa translation, right? So basically, we translate lessons from English to the Hausa lessons to the Hausa's language actually. So and also we also review these lessons as well. So you have to understand Hausa for you to be able to review the lessons that have been translated in Hausa. So I do both, right? And also I also volunteer as a social media lead, right? All I do is create graphics and of course work on copyright for Oppia. So if you see most of the graphics out there, you are the one creating those graphics, right?
That's so
Yeah.
nice. We have a lot of beautiful graphics there on Oppia social media platforms. It's good to know it's all coming
Okay.
from your team. That's really nice. And
Mhm.
Kanupriya, we see the emails and everything you guys have been sending. It's a very very nice work from your team. And Kanupriya, can you also tell us your uh, main main primary responsibilities at Oppia?
yeah. Sure. Uh, Basically, in translation, I do the translations and reviews and hiring the new members if required. That is the main responsibility. Means managing all the lessons and all those things are my responsibilities as translation lead. Second is testing. Every month, Opia do the new development or new feature launch or something like that. So we do testing of those features. So as lead, I manage the team and do the monthly testing. That is my responsibility as a lead. That the testing goes smooth and feature get launched in time. So that is my second responsibility in Opia as tester team lead. And the third, I do the writing work for the social media and marketing team. So I'm not so much involved, means not involved in all the sections of social media team, but I do the writing work for social media accounts and some blogs I have written. So anything which is related to writing, I'm doing for the social media team.
Okay,
That's all.
that's really nice, Kanupriya. So it's safe for us to say every new feature we see on Oppia platform has to pass through you. You have to test it before it comes out, right?
Yeah, right. Because testing is very, very important, and
Yes.
before it's going live, we need to test everything because this is directly related to the kids, and any feature which comes on board, we test it before.
Okay. Okay. That's great. That's great. So in what way has volunteering for Oppia contributed to your personal growth or your professional growth? Like, have you seen something that, okay, it's through Oppia I can really do this. It's after I joined Oppia Foundation that I've been able to do this. It's after I joined Oppia Foundation that my professional growth I've been able to measure this and that. So is there any example like that from your side?
Yeah, sure. Means testing is definitely 100% new for me.
Okay.
I don't have any background of software development or testing, but after joining Oppia, I have started this,
Okay.
and yes, I learned from here only, like all the team members of the testing team and Sean, Kevin, they helped me to do how to do the testing. Then next step, I became the QC, and now I'm team lead testing. But I had learned everything in OP only, and yes, I had learned that much enough that I can say that if I will try, I can be a manual tester in the market after some time if I want.
That's great. So that's one of the good things I really know about Oppia, because you, even though you have a little experience in something, when you get to Oppia Foundation, trust me, you will have a lot of experiences more than you've had before. If you had just a little experience in whatever you are doing, join Oppia Foundation. Trust me, you have a lot of experience and you know more about it. Is that right, Kanupriya?
Yes, 100% means 100%. You have a lot of doors you can open. Whatever you want to learn, you can learn, and then you can excel also in that.
So
Means I'm the example. I'm learning and I'm doing good.
so it's safe to say Oppia Foundation is like work and learn, right?
Yeah, right, sure.
That's great. That's great. So, Comfort, can we also hear from you? How was contributing to Oppia Foundation? I mean, volunteering to Oppia Foundation improved your personal growth or your professional growth?
Okay. When you asked me to talk about how I got to know about Oppia, I omitted something, right? And that's the outreach internship,
Okay.
right? So yeah, I like, will I say, I got into Oppia fully as an outreach intern, because
Wow.
before then I was actually contributing into Oppia, but alongside I decided to, like, apply for outreach internship, which I like work some project for Oppia. And yeah, the project I work on, actually, initially I was just doing only translations, right? But when I got into outreach, see, I was doing a lot. I was everywhere. So one thing about Oppia is you don't necessarily have to have a lot of knowledge about particular tech skill for
Yes.
you to be there. It's an
Yes.
avenue for you to learn, right? When I got into outreach, I didn't know anything about graphics. I don't even know how I don't create graphics. I don't use Photoshop. I don't use Adobe Illustrators. I don't use Canva. But this contributing to Oppia gave me opportunity for me to know all of these tools. Right now, I can actually use those tools to create graphics. I can do a lot of things that I know I wasn't able to do before I got into outreach. So all I can say is I've really grown in this community. Like, it's a community that helps you grow, and you have a lot of people who are ready to help you grow if you want to grow in the community. Another thing is, I've been doing UX research, right? But I've not really done like a practical research. Like you have to like go to schools, or you get to meet people, talk to them about a particular product you are testing. Oh please, I want to test this product. I'm not testing you, I'm testing the product, right? So you carry out research and you get to write about those research. Like you write, put it in writing. And it was true up here, I started writing very well. Like my writing skills were very bad, but now through my journey with Oppia, I get to write like practically about everything. If I'm working on a project, I get to write about that project. Whatever issue I encounter, whatever problem, how I'm able to resolve it, I get to put them, document them, and I put them out there because, of course, people want to know how you are able to like encounter how you are able to like.
Sorry, we can't hear you. Seems the network is quite poor. But I think we'll wait for you for a while, maybe, because it's quite interesting. I don't want to miss our words.
Yeah, I also cannot see her or cannot see her and listen her.
Yeah. Uh, okay, can we just continue while I try to fix whatever is going on back end? So, Kanupriya, is there any moment or a story that stands out to you that you saw direct impact of your work on students? Probably you saw student that is unable to read through English, but with your Hindi translation, you're able to see a lot of more students that are able to read the lesson contents and everything. Is there any story like that you'd love to share with us?
Yeah, I don't have any Hindi story because I'm already in the region where everyone learning and studying in English
Okay,
because
okay,
I'm in USA. But
okay,
yes, I saw one kid and I want to share that with you. I have a neighbor nearby, and he asked me to teach some maths lessons, and then I suggested Oppia to them.
okay,
It's like, and his father and his mother, they both checked the website, and feedback was very very good. They were like, oh, we didn't know that this kind of website with the story is there, and now our son can learn the things with the stories. And yes, that boy excelled that lesson through Oppia. So
that's
yes,
great.
that is the success story you can say, because that boy came to me 2 days, and I suggested him both the times that try this link, you can try, and yes, they like it.
That's really nice. I can imagine that moment for you that, oh, this person I recommended this particular platform to is doing beautiful well after using the platform. I can imagine how much happy you were that day. Okay, so have you ever encountered any challenge while volunteering for Oppia, and how did you overcome them?
Challenge, yes, sometimes because this is volunteering and we need to polish the people, the new people.
Mm,
Sometimes they want to work for some time and then suddenly they left.
mm,
This is the basic challenge with all the volunteering platforms, I think. But with OPI, at least I have one plus point that yes, people are eager to work here because after they set here, they know the process. They know that people are helping here. First some days or first one project is tough. If someone stays till that, then I believe they stays. But if someone is gone in a starting, they are gone. So means handling them at the starting is tough. If anyone is mostly in the translation, it's tough. And the second thing, maybe that's not a very big problem, but sometimes maybe coordination because we are in whole world. We are talking in the different. We are in different countries, so maybe sometimes the
time
time may be
zones.
a time
Mm.
zone may be a problem for some people. Otherwise, means I'm not. facing so much challenges, but these are the basic things. And volunteering is like this only, because some people, when they join, they think that they will get certificate within 3 months and they don't need to do anything. It's fine, they get their certificate for that 3 months time. So let them understand the things is tough sometime, that volunteering doesn't work like that.
Mm.
But otherwise, all the things are good for me.
That's really great, Kanupriya. I can understand what you're saying. I can really understand because time zone is also the main reason we are having this live session at night in Nigeria, and they are still in the afternoon there. Okay, so
Yeah.
comforts. Is there any particular moment or a story that stands out for you that, oh, this work I've done is doing beautifully well, and I can see the impact on someone? Is there a particular story that has made you feel, let me say, emotional? Like, oh, this is so great. Is there any moment like that for you?
Okay, like working in opera.
Yes.
Um, Let me say it was when I was actually done with my internship,
Okay.
right? So it kind of feel like it was really emotional because I have meeting with my mentors, right? They get to say a lot of good things, like what we've done so far,
Okay.
like during my internship, like they commended me a lot. Like, oh, we're really impressed about this. You're able to skate through. See, when I started, I didn't know anything.
Wow.
I didn't know anything, even how to navigate through GitHub. Like I was like a newbie, but I left like someone that has known everything, but I'm still learning. Like if you're in the tech space, you have to keep learning, right?
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
really emotional for me. It look like it feels like I'm living up here, but at the same time, I'm not living, right? I'm there and I'm still here. As you can see, I'm
That's
here.
so
I've not done any.
nice.
Yeah, I'm still working up here. See, sometimes I feel you feel another thing is now that you might want to have another job or maybe like a full-time job, and I feel like that doesn't stop you from contributing, right? You can
Yes.
contribute to an open source project even while you're working.
Yes.
It could be like sometimes like you might want to be doing it when you're at your leisure. And a good thing is you don't get forced to like work on a particular thing at a particular time.
Mm.
So you get to work at your own pace. Okay,
Pace.
you
Yes.
can work on this project, right? When you have time, you can work on the project. It's not necessarily you must finish working on this project today or tomorrow, right? So working in the like volunteering with Oppia, you can actually like do it at any time. Nobody's rushing you, nobody's putting pressure on you. So I'm really glad that I am still here. Even with all the, with the tears, when I was leaving outreach and all of that, I was like, God, I really want to still be doing those work, like partnership work, UX research work. I want to be doing like the graphics. And I was so happy when they made me social media lead because it was like the highlight for me, right? Because I was really enjoying working on graphics. I love designing. Like I love to design. I like it when I design. Like people are like, did you do this? Of course I did it.
Yes.
And all of that. So I love designing. So I'm very happy that I'm still here. I'm designing. So that moment whereby I was made like the social media lead gave me like a huge I kind of feel like I'm doing well. For me to be awarded something like this, it means I'm doing well. They see my work and they like it and they want me to stay. They don't want me to
Yes.
go, right? So it's actually like a great achievement for me. Yeah.
That's really nice. I am very happy with what you said. I'm very happy with what you said. So for our viewers that are very interested in volunteering, I just dropped the link to volunteer. You just have to fill a Google form, and we'll reach out to you in maybe in few days after filling out your form. So I've dropped it in the comment section, so you can easily click on the link and join the volunteering team. So in every smooth ride there is always a gallop, and there is always ups and downs in life. Comfort, is there any challenge you've been through or you've ever encountered while volunteering?
I think the challenge, like I think Kanupriya have said it all.
Mm.
Like the way I have challenges with translations, right? The truth is, people get to say people will want to like translate alongside they feel they don't have the time to continue, right? With that, we're having like a little setback because we're already working in a particular translation, and all of a sudden you see people are no longer translating like they used to, and that's because they have their own personal life, like they have other things they
Yes.
are
To
doing,
do.
right? I totally understand that we are all busy, but the truth is, when you have passion for something, you create time for it.
Yes.
Right. Volunteering for a particular community is not about just because I want to volunteer because of a certificate. You know, Kanupriya mentioned something about some people want to volunteer in the next 3 months they want to get a certificate, right? You're not volunteering because you want a certificate. I know some people come because of that, but I feel like when you have passion for something, you put in the work to get that thing done. And this is we trying to like reach out to underserved children all over the world. Like it's education, right? Everyone needs education. I feel like it's something that everybody need to put hands to do to make sure that like children all over the world gain access to education because them having access to education is going to like help the world become a better place for everyone, like for all of us. So I feel like if you have passion for this thing, you will put in the work to make it like to make it right,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
I think the way I have challenges the translation actually because people are not really turning up for the translation, but we still have like quite a number of persons who are translating and who are happy to do those translations. But the only place I used to have issue with is translation because sometimes you have to put people through those translations. Like they don't know how to go about it. Okay, how do I translate? Okay, I've been onboarded, right? How do I go about translating these particular lessons? And you have to start explaining to them all over again. Whenever you have new person coming in, you have to explain to them how
Onboarding.
to go about translation.
Yes.
It's okay because it's your work as a lead and you're supposed to do it right. But I think that's where I used to have some of my challenges because sometimes some of these people they don't understand. You have to go over it over again. It's our work and we're happy doing it, right? So I think my only challenge is yeah, that is my only challenge.
Number of people. All right.
Translations.
All right. Okay. That's
Yeah.
nice. Okay. So as you've heard her say, she said we have few people, just few people in the translation team. So using that link, you can easily join the translation team. Just click on the link, select your skill set. It doesn't matter, like Kanupriya said the other time, it's like a work and learn team. Yes, so it doesn't matter if you have if you do not have a lot of experiences in volunteering or in that particular skill, just a little skill will work, a little skill will work. Comfort also said it the other time that she knows nothing about designing. Now she's a pro at designing. If you see her work, trust me, you'll be marveled. You can scroll through the Instagram and LinkedIn profile of the Oppia Foundation. Trust me, our work are so beautiful. It's either she's supporting the designer, or she's the one doing the design herself, or she's the one checking, oh, this design, please draw this one up, put this on, decrease the size of the logo, please do this, please do that.
I
So
I
that is
actually
our
forgot to
main
mention
work.
that.
I've suffered a lot in the hands of comfort. Yes, she's
You
always
know that's
returning my
actually
work.
one of my challenges.
Return that graphic. Oh yeah, decrease that logo, decrease that logo. I've heard a lot
Yeah, I
of
think
that from her.
yeah, I think Oladipo is one of our she's part of our social media team, right?
Yes.
So she work on design most of the times and I understand it can be very frustrating sometimes when you think, okay, I've designed a particular thing and okay, I want you to review it as the social media lead. So she sent it to me and wants me to review it and sometimes I'm like, okay, please can you, reduce the logo. I don't like this design. I don't like the way the text is looking. Can you adjust it low? Can you take, So those are the little challenges we used to have. And trust me, a lot of people can attest to it that she has actually improved, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, let me add this to it. I had no experience in graphic designing. Yes, I had no experience in graphic designing. I joined Oppia team earlier this year, and since then, through the guide of comfort and the team lead Ariel, I've been able to design a lot of graphics. Some of the graphics on the LinkedIn profile, Instagram profile, and other social media, Facebook and all, were designed by me, Kevwe, Comfort, and some other people on the team. And within the short period of time I've been on the team, I can see I have really, really improved. Yes, I can say that. I have really, really improved to the extent that I became the co-lead of the media creation team. so so I can tell you for free that Opia Foundation is a place for you to work and learn. You do not need to have that huge skill set. Yes, you do not need to have that huge skill set. So all you need is just a little bit of it. Then you start. Yes. So back to our interview. Kanupriya, what has been the most rewarding part of your volunteering service? The most rewarding part, yes.
uh, Most rewarding that I'm happy. I'm
Yes.
happy working with Oppia, and I'm learning new things. It's the and that is the main thing that for sure that we are working for the kids who are far apart from us, and uh, they are learning from. This is the indirect thing which I always feel that okay, I'm teaching. I'm not a teacher, but still I'm a part of the community who's working for the education of the kids, because I have a son who's 8 year old and I homeschool him, and I know
Wow.
teaching part is tough. But yes, we are doing our part through Opia. Plus, I am learning. Means I'm a learner, and whenever I translate something, it's like it's like okay, fraction. Okay, I can learn this now with along with this translation
Yes.
work. I'm learning. I'm going to those memories again of the fraction, multiplication, and I know I already know, but some formulas are always the repetitive mode. So this learning process is always there. Nice people around me, people are helping. Whenever I ask questions, someone is there to help. So yes, and this is the most rewarding thing for me, that I can go in any field. Means it's fun. Means someday I say okay, I want to go in finance. Maybe I will be in finance sometime after some time. So it's like that was the biggest reward, that I hands-on training. This is something like hands-on training you will not get anywhere. You can learn from the websites or something or YouTube videos, but you will not get the hands-on training till the time you are not doing any internship. But in Opia, I'm learning without any internship.
That's great.
I'm in the arena and directly learning things. So this is the biggest reward for me now.
Okay, that's great. That's great. In all
That's
Kanupriya said, the main thing I can pull out is the first word she said. She's happy. Yes. When you are volunteering for a particular
Yeah,
project or a particular company, all you have to make sure you have is your happiness. Yes, your happiness is the most important thing. Yes, your happiness. So Comfort, over to you. What has been the rewarding part of volunteering for Opia? The most rewarding part.
okay. The most rewarding part for me is, um, when I joined Oppia, I think their social media platform on LinkedIn were I think we were having over 2,000 plus followers, and now we're having like 3,000 plus
That's
followers. So
great.
that's to say that people are seeing our work, people are following us, people are
Yes.
seeing what we're doing, and they're inspired by what we're doing. We have lots of conversion rates. you know People are using our apps, right? So we are actually growing. right?
right?
That's
So that's
one
one
of
of
the
the
most
most
rewarding
rewarding
thing
thing
for
for
me
me
about that.
about
Another
that.
thing
Another
is,
thing is,
you know,
carrying
carrying
out
out
UX
US
research,
research, and from
and
this
from
US
this
research
UX
that we
research that
have,
we have,
we try
we
to
try
like
to like
improve the
improve the
Oppia
Oppia
app.
app.
So I
So
feel
I
like
feel
with
like with all of
those,
those,
we improving the
we
app,
improving the
having
app,
new version,
having
new versions
new
coming up here,
versions coming up here,
from
all
now
from
and then. Like
now and
we
then.
have
Like we
new
have new
release, like feature
release, like
release.
feature
That is
release.
like
That is like
most rewarding thing
most
for me
rewarding thing
because
for me because
because of this
through
US
this
research
US
that
research that
we are carrying
we're
out,
able to like
we're
improve
able
the
to like
app.
improve the
People are
app.
using it.
People are
It's
using it.
user
It's
friendly.
user
It's
friendly.
easy
It's
for people to
easy
like
for people to
navigate
like
through,
navigate through,
and the app is
and
very
the app is very
personalized because
personalized because children from
children from
age
age
6
age
to age
6
14
to
can
age
actually use
14
this
can actually
particular
use
app
this
and they
particular
get
app and they
benefited by the
get
app.
benefited by the
And
app.
if you
And
are in
if
the
you are
entry
in
level,
the entry
probably you
level,
want to learn
probably you want to learn
mathematics,
mathematics,
maybe from
maybe from
probably
probably
you're not
you are
really
not really
good. So
good. So we have
we have
different
different levels.
levels.
We
We
have
have
like the
like the
entry,
like
like let's say
let's
the
say the
beginners,
beginners,
then we
we
have
have
the
the
one that
intermediate,
intermediate, we
we
have
have
the
the
experts,
experts,
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Do
Do
you
you
get?
get?
So it's
So it's
personalized.
personalized.
If you're
If you're
not
not
too
too
good, you
good, you
can
can
just
just
start
start
from
from
maybe
maybe
addition and
addition and
subtraction.
subtraction.
You
You
can
can
decide to
decide to
start
start
from
from
any
any
of
of
the
the
lessons
lessons
under
under
addition and
addition and
subtraction
subtraction
that you
that you
think
think
that
that
is
is
okay
okay
for
for
you.
you.
So
So
this
this
is
is
something
something
that
that
is
is
really,
really,
really rewarding. I'm happy people are using Oppia app. I'm happy
happy
that
that
we're
we're
getting
getting
good,
good,
good
good
reviews
reviews
from
from
people
people
using
using
this
this
Oppia
Oppia
app,
Yes, yes.
right?
That's the main
So,
thing.
and I'm
and I'm
happy
happy
contributing to
contributing to
Oppia.
Oppia. I
I
don't
don't
know. I
know
don't
if I
know if I
can
can
leave
leave
this
this
community.
community.
I don't
I
know if
don't
I
know if
can
I
leave
can
this
leave this
community
community
anyway.
anyway.
I love
I love
the
the
community,
community,
and
and
I'm
I'm
staying.
staying.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's really great. Yeah, a fun fact here. I would share this. I also use the Oppia app because my math foundation is it wasn't that good. So sometimes when I have blockers, whenever I assist my cousin with his assignments, I always go back to the Oppia app. Wait, hold on, no, Daniel, I'm coming. Let me quickly read this through. Let me quickly read this through. I am going back to the Oppia app to learn first before coming back to assisting with his assignments. So Alpia app is not just for kids. Yes, it is for adults too. If you know your maths foundation is worse, bad, please use the Opia foundation, Opia website or the application. So, Kanupriya, what advice would you give to someone considering volunteering for Opia? What advice would you give them? Like, you see someone trying to volunteer for Opia, what type of advice would you like to give the person?
Sure. Before giving the advice, I want to tell everyone who's going to see this live that we are coming with a new app soon, and it will be more easier to use. So yes, like Comfort said, that it's a satisfaction for ourselves. I am in a testing team of Opia application. So yes, I feel like, oh, soon it's, and we are the first ones who have seen that app. So yes, it's going to be fun. And as suggestions, or what I can say, uh, basically I just want to tell that whenever if you are doing volunteering for anyone, for Opia or some any other community, the main thing is, first thing, you need to take out the time. It's true that we all are busy. If 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 we will not do, it's fine, someone else will do.
Yes.
But for the translation, the first thing is, I will advise, you can know the language, but it's not true that everyone who knows the language can translate. So but you can learn. It's not like that if I can speak Hindi, I can translate well. No, it's not true. But you can learn. So if you are starting translation, wait for some time. People are there who will help you. You can learn from the other resources. It's not just the team members of Oppia. You can learn.
Yes.
There is Google, there is other YouTube videos. You can learn. But if you will always be in hurry, okay, 10 days volunteering for this, and oh, I'm not liking it, I'm jumping to the other thing, you will never be, means it will very tough for you, for anyone. So it's the more important thing, that you have to give time to every skill. If you don't know, learn, give some time, and these certificates, these learnings, that everything will come out. But you have to give your mind, your time, and then you will definitely you will get success. So it's like with any volunteering means I'm volunteering with some other translation people also. So it's always like wherever you go first, there is different softwares, there is different technology, there
Yes.
is different new things. But you have to give some time, you have to understand, and don't think that I will leave this organization within 1 month or within 2 months, or just this is for passing the time. It is not like that. You have to give your time, you have to give your skills, and definitely it will give back to you. It's not just that you will give your time, you will learn new things, you will learn so many things, but you have to be be stick to the you have to stick to the work. So it's like that, don't do volunteering like passing the time. Everything is if you want to learn, you have to give time, you
Yes.
have to give your efforts. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Kanupriya. To buttress our point, I mentioned Oppia is a work and learn place. Also, please, if you'd be volunteering, be ready to learn. Yes, be ready to learn. Because I remember reaching out to Comfort late last year because a friend wanted to start UI UX designing. I asked her if she has any content. Comfort, I don't know if you still remember at that time. I asked her if she has any content for a friend to learn.
Yeah, I think
I
I
think I
remember.
remember.
Okay, when I joined Oppia Foundation, I remember she dropped something about Figma, designing on Figma. I went back to watch that video. The video is 10 hours long. Sorry, I didn't watch it in a day. I didn't watch it in a week. I think I watched it for about 3 weeks. Reason most of my designs comes from Figma, and some also come from Canva. So thanks to Comfort, because without her, I don't think I can ever find that content, and the content is really really nice. So I dedicated my time. I didn't have to watch everything at a stretch. I had to watch bit by bit. I started learning. There are a lot of more contents. Even scrolling through Instagram, I now see my algorithm now brings how to design on Canva, how to design on Figma, how to design on Photoshop and everything. So I was like, oh, is it because I've been searching about these things? Is it because I've been trying to know about these things? So while you learn, and while you are working with Oppia, please try as much as possible to learn, because nobody is there to sit you down. Okay, when you put these dots, you now draw a dash, you do this, you do that. Nobody is there to learn. We all assume you have at least a little skill set, so you have to try to develop it. You have to try to develop it. So Comfort, I would also ask you, what advice do you give to someone considering to volunteer with Oppia?
Thank you for that question. I'm waiting for this question anyway. Because
Because
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
blow
blow
trumpet
trumpet
for
for
Oppia.
Oppia.
You know
You know
why?
why?
Because
Because
I've really,
I've
really
really,
learned a
really
lot from
learned a
Oppia.
lot
So
from
the
Oppia.
advice I
So
would
the
give
advice I would give
anybody
anybody
is
is
one thing you need to
one
know
thing you
about
need to
open
know about
source
open
is
source is
okay.
okay,
Oppia is a community,
Oppia is a
right?
community, right?
For you
For you
to
to
volunteer
volunteer
to
to
Oppia,
Oppia,
try and
try and
know
know
what
what
Oppia
Oppia
does.
does.
Does it resonate
Does it
with me?
resonate with
Is it
me?
something I would
Is
like
it
to
something
do?
I would
Yes.
like to
Is it
do?
something that I'll do
Is
without
it something that I'll
anybody
do
like
without
putting
anybody
pressure on
like
me
putting
or something
pressure
I'll
on
be
me
dragging
or something
feet
I'll
to
be dragging
do?
feet to
This
do?
is something that you need to
This is
ask
something that you
yourself.
need to ask yourself.
Oppia is like an
Oppia is like
education
that skill.
platform.
Like,
Like,
okay,
okay, when
is
you're
this
doing it, you'll
something
be
that
happy
when
doing
you're
it.
doing it, you'll
If
be
that's
happy
what
doing
you
it?
think
If that's what you think
resonate with you, then fine. You
resonate
can go
with you, then
ahead and
fine. You can go
contribute to
ahead and
our
contribute to
community.
our
I promise you,
community. I
you won't
promise
even
you,
regret
you won't
contributing
even
to
regret
Oppia because
contributing to
in
Oppia
this
because
community
in this
we learn,
community we
we
learn,
unlearn,
we unlearn,
and we give back to the
and we give
community.
back to the
And
Yes.
community.
we don't like
And we don't
gatekeep
like
anything,
gatekeep anything,
right? We try
right?
to let
We
everybody
try to let everybody
know
know
how things
how
are being
things
done
are being
here.
done here.
if you have resources for that will make the next person grow, why not share that resources? You don't have to like give that. See, we don't need to take feedback. If you want to learn anything,
Yes.
that's the truth. This one is even anywhere. You want to learn anything, you need to take feedback. Feedback can be very hurting, but trust me, it's helping you. It's helping you grow. So don't be very angry and say, oh, this community made a correction to my work. I don't like the way they spoke to me. I don't like this. I don't like just nobody's going to speak to you anyhow in Oppia. We are well cultured people, right? We have people who can teach you anything at any time. Nobody is going to yell at you. Nobody is going to shout at you.
Yes.
So another thing again you need to know about translating is you don't necessarily have to, like she said, like Freya said, you don't necessarily have to know a particular language entirely for you to translate. You can know a particular language to an extent and you decide to translate to that damn language. Don't forget, we review these translations before they even go into any form of maybe further process. We have to review them first, right? After reviewing them, of course, we give you a feedback. Okay, your translation is good, so it's good to go. If it's not good to go, you get to know. You have your dashboard, you get to know that, oh, this translation was not good, and you get corrected, right? Your translation will be corrected. Okay, this is supposed to go, right? Another thing is you're going to learn in Oppia, like I said. You learn a lot of things, not just designing. We have a lot of teams in
Yes.
Oppia. We have a translation team, we have the media creation team, we have the story teams like learners creation teams. We also have the social media team, right? Where we create graphics. We have the strategy team where everything that we do here is being discussed before it's being put out there. So please, my advice for you is you can actually work Oppia. You can be doing your normal work at the same time. I work so and I still contribute to society. Good. It's not like um you try to say that, okay, because I work, I won't have time to contribute. Yes,
Yes.
it's fine. But this is like a decision you're trying to make the world a better place. Trying to make society a better place. Trying to reach out to children who are like in society where they don't even have access to education. Children who do not have people to even take them to school, right? So you're trying to like help these children. So it's something that you should be happy doing, right? You should be happy doing this thing. I'll be happy to have in our team. Do it with us as well, right? So yeah, that's what I have to say concerning that.
Thank you so much, Comfort. I really appreciate your words. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Kanupriya and Comfort, is there anything you'd love to share with us? Your final thoughts with those that are watching. Also, I would love to state this. To those that are watching, please you can drop your your questions in the comment sections. So once we are done with this section, our guests will be answering your question. I might also answer your questions too. Thank you so much. So, Kanupriya, Comfort, is there anything you'd love to share with us about your experience, or is there anything you'd love to tell us?
Uh, I just want to share that yes, we have like Comfort said, we have lot of department. We have development, we have testing, we have partnerships, we have finance, we have accounts. We have a lot of things. We have a lot of things. Translation. Obviously, wherever you are, whichever country you are, you don't need to go anywhere. You can start working from your home, your bedroom, your hall, or whatever. So it's like we have a lot of teams, and believe me, school kids are working for OPIA. College kids are means if you are 18 year, I think I'm not 100% sure, but 18 year is the minimum requirement. But kids and college going kids are working. Means I'm saying kids because I'm an older one, but yes, a lot of people who don't have any experience, they are working and they are doing good. They are learning new things. They don't know the language and they are learning the development. They are coming for Google summer code for internships, for outreach programs, and we have a lot of openings And if you cannot see a opening on LinkedIn, it's fine, you can directly message in social media. We check those
Yes.
messages.
Yes.
100% we check them through Insta, through LinkedIn, anywhere. You can message us, we check them, and we give them the direction. We will give you the correct mail ID to whom you can reach for that specific department. But yes, you will learn a lot of things. So give it a try. Means I will say give it a try. You will like or not, it depends on you, but give it a try. You will learn new things, and you will find a supporting community. So
Yes.
it's good.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kanupriya. To buttress our point, she said we have a lot of people. You don't need a college degree to start volunteering for Oppia. You do not need a college degree. All you need is your skill set. I think we have an high school student in the social media team. Am I right? Comfort, the girl from California. I would not like
Yes,
to
yes, we
mention her
do.
name.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
she's still
Yeah, we do.
she is still an high school student, and she toggles between volunteering and school work, and she's doing beautifully well in the team. So you do not need a college degree to start working, to
Yeah.
start volunteering for Oppia. All you need is your skill set. So, Comfort, over to you. Also, do you have anything you'd love to share with us?
Yeah, just
Yeah, just
something very small.
something very
It might
small.
look
It might
small, but
look
not
small,
small,
but
small, small
not
per
small,
se.
small, small per se.
Yeah, what I want to
Yeah,
say
what I want to say
is,
is,
are you
um,
out
are you
there
out there
like
like
you're just starting
you're
your
just
journey
starting
into
your
tech,
journey into tech,
or
or
you just
you just
started
started
and you're
and
looking for a
you're
place
looking
to
for a
grow,
place to grow,
a place to
a place
like
to
develop
like
your
develop your
skill,
skill,
a
a
place to
place to
improve what you've been
improve
doing
what
so
you've been
far
doing
in
so
like
far in
maybe a
like
test skill,
maybe a test skill that you
a
have that
tech
you are
skill that you
working on
have that
at
you are
the
working on
moment that you
at the
want to
moment that you
improve.
want to
Like
improve.
like
Oppia is a very good place
Oppia
for
is a
you to
very
start
good
with,
place for you to start with,
because here in Oppia we
because
have
here in
different
Oppia we have
departments where you
different
can
departments
actually
where
like
you can
develop your
actually like
skills.
develop your
So
skills.
like
So like
you shouldn't look
look
elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Just
Just
come
come
to
to
us
us
and
and
we're
we'll
going
be
to
happy
help
to
you
help
through
you
your
through your
test,
test,
right? We're
right?
going to
We're
help
going to
you
help
through
you
it
through it
all.
all.
And
And
trust me,
trust me,
you will
you will
never
never
you
you
won't
won't
want to
even want
leave
to
us.
leave
You
us.
see,
You see,
I'm here with
I'm
Oppia.
here with
Like
Oppia.
I don't
Like
feel
I
like
don't
leaving.
feel like leaving.
Like I'm not
Yes.
even about it
About
because
it
it's
because it's
helping me
helping me
develop my
develop my
skills,
skills,
improve my
improve my
skills.
skills.
So if
So
you
if
you want to
you
start
want
a
to start a
tech skill,
tech
maybe you
skill,
are in
maybe you
this
are in
core
this
right
call
now
right now
and
and
you don't
you
even
don't
have
even
any
have
knowledge
any
about
knowledge about
skill
skill
tech,
tech, right?
reach out to
Reach out
us,
to
talk
us
to us
about it,
and we're going
and
to
we're
put
going
you
to put
through,
you through,
right?
right?
And Oppia
And
is a good
Oppia is a
place for
good
you to
place for you
start
to
with.
start
Trust
with.
me, you're not
Trust me,
going to
you're not going
regret
to
it.
regret it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Comfort. Thank you so much, Kanupriya. I really appreciate this session. Is really fun. It has been fun. Yes, I really enjoyed this session. It's really, really interesting. Thank you so much for your inputs, Kanupriya. I really appreciate you. And Comfort, thank you for sparing your sleep time because it is night time already in Nigeria. So thank you so much for sparing your sleep time for us so we
Yeah.
can work on this session. Thank you so much. So is there any question we'd have in the comment section? Please let me check. Okay, so in the absence of none, so would like to bring this session to an end. Thank you all for joining this session. I really appreciate everyone here. Thank you so much for joining this session. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And this is the end of
Thank
this
you.
session. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.